Hey everyone, Sir Jellybean here. I'm joined by Todd, my German comrade in charge of the Death Cups League, and he is going to start us off with a rousing speech. Go ahead, Commissar Todd.
Yes, sir. Welcome, citizens of the glorious Imperium. Today, the newsreel presents to you a glorious march to victory over this throne-forsaken planet. I'm joined by Lord General Jellybean. His name is inspired by the Emperor's great love for jellybeans, and myself, Commissar Todt. And now let's slay the heretics.
For the Emperor!
For the Emperor!
I have to beat my chest a bit. That was actually a superb speech there. Lord Commissar Todd Battlefield promotion there.
Thank you. I pride myself in motivating the troops with speeches and bullets.
Yeah, to be fair, anything with the German accent sounds far better. That's why they did so well in the war, you see. That's if you just say we're invading somewhere in the German accent, you're going to have some welly.
Yeah, that's the problem with French. It's kind of an artistic language, I find, but not really a commanding language.
Is it Italian and Spanish are the Romance languages? French is the kind of like artistic, whereas English is just a combination of every. Like we have words from basically every language. Kind of, we are excuse the phrase, everyone, a bastardized language. That's the correct term. We literally are. Like if you obviously Latin helps, but if you look into English language, it's literally just, oh, that's a French word, that's a German word, that's a thing word.
To be fair, we Germans also kind of adopted of a lot of Latin and French words because we were a bit of a Francophile in the past because it was seen as culture
as well.
Yeah, exactly. Especially also Prussian officers where almost everyone spoke French. It's the great empire of the.
I actually read about it. So obviously the Prussian officers were like, very well trained, very well equipped, knew the stuff. I read about how basically how good they were with discipline, and the troops hated them until they got basically standard people as officers, and then they realised why these officers were so strict on the discipline once they started taking heavy losses, and the new guys were not as efficient, and they were begging for the really disciplined, unforgiving Prussian officers, because when they were in charge, things got done. Soldiers got looked after, things got done right, but when they started having average people as officers, it just wasn't. Because Prussians were well known for basically being raised to be leaders, weren't they?
Yeah, aristocracy. Exactly. I mean, the Imperium, the aristocracy in the Imperium can function. Yes. Imperium, but of course it has decayed a bit. Once a great leader and his grandchild is some, let's say, party enjoying citizen only, and not really a commander of competent troops and shit like that.
That's it, yeah.
Excuse my language, guys.
It's like, oh, no, you're fine. I think it's the first 7 seconds of YouTube. You can't drop too many swear words. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, we're fighting 2 blood pact on heroic. I forgot to mention that. The rousing. We're fighting chaos. Things are getting dicey. It's going to be hard for the first little bit of the match, but I have got reinforcements on the way. We're actually doing all right. We're not getting completely murdered yet. I am getting more.
Not yet.
More infantry is on the way. I'm going to try and get this trench line fully stacked with troops.
Same for me. My tactic is to drown them in Kriegers' bodies. Of course, it's
a
main objective.
The centre's getting dicey. The first call-in will be in a minute, so we'll be able to bring a little bit of firepower. Left side's getting a bit low on troops, but if they believe in the Emperor, if they have faith, then there's nothing that they can't achieve.
Strong enough faith can be the solution to everything.
Ironically, the Emperor didn't want the humanity to have faith, but whoops. He wanted to defeat chaos by basically removing faith, which, ironically, having no faith in faith would make some kind of faith. But this is the problem. The Chaos Gods literally, it's not just faith, they also take emotion, so there's always going to be something in the warp.
Yeah, and I think maybe the Emperor was a bit unrealistic with that whole thing, because I think the human condition is a bit too faith-based.
And to be fair now, I was reading about the Star Child. They think if the Emperor actually died, he'd be reborn as the god in the warp.
Yeah,
potentially.
I mean, there's also the theory that also a bit of the Emperor is already a god in the warp, so a split part of him.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think Arch talked about it, but I'm not
Oh yeah,
sure anymore.
yeah.
Arch.
See, Archer's lore videos now. He tends to do a lot more like he's doing fantasy, but his older Warhammer 40k videos are superb.
Oh.
Like superb.
If anyone wants to, if anyone loves really attritioning siege warfare and millions of deaths, then you need to watch Arch Warhammer's Siege of Vax videos or Janovich's
Yeah,
Siege of
I'm going to
Vax.
counter and say for Siege of Vax, Janovich wins hands down because he's now finished it. But for the Badab War, Arch 100%. Badab War's better than his Vax series. Badab War was superb.
I mean, it maybe depends a bit if you want to have, let's say, not real Englishmen try to talk English posh to you and explain it to you.
Arch's English accent, ironically, I didn't realise he wasn't English for quite a while because I was like, something seems off, but he's got a very good accent. And I was like, oh, he's Norwegian, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's really a posh accent. It's really it's nice to hear, but it can come off as pretentious, I guess, to some people.
Yeah. It's a bit like, do you remember the guy who used to do the Company Heroes podcast, Imperial Dane?
No,
so
actually
obviously not. Danish, but he would speak with a posh British accent, but it was really good. Like at first I was like, why is this guy called Imperial Dane? This makes no sense. He's British. And I was like, oh, he is Danish. You know what I mean? It was like, oh.
Our good old German brothers in the north who just don't really accept us since the last war we had.
Through fire.
One day. Durch Feuer und Flamme, sir.
Oh my god.
Just gonna give a few voice lines from time to time.
That's it, it's gotta be done. That Stork tank needs to die, come on.
Oh yeah. Has it a plasma cannon? Oh no, okay. Fucking...
Where's the Stork tank? There's the Stork tank!
Cracking Sentinels on my way to... aim!
Stork tank is down on left flanks. Chimera in the centres could provide support. We have got infantry coming up. We've got a bit of plasma. If that's not in half track actually, not half track. Chimera starts putting some fire down with the multi laser. There we go. Oh, he's going to try and grenade, isn't he? He was trying to. Keep the fire up.
Damn.
Multi laser is actually underrated. Multi laser is a solid weapon.
Yeah. I love the Chimera as a whole. He really has a good armament. It can take
very much the BMP in the 40k world. Love it.
Yeah. I would say even better because he can take shots. I mean, some people describe the BMP,
and it has about the same ground coverage.
Some people describe the BMP as the industry fighting vehicle and not the infantry fighting vehicle, which I find quite fitting.
I would say Russian Soviet air vehicles just have so much like drip to them. They just look so cool, even if they're not always the best. I will say one thing: the Hind is that. We're going to make a passenger transport helicopter, plus guns and armour. the Hind is just... It's a flying boss with the guns and armour. Like, it's insane.
It's so big, it's
it.
Oh, it's a monster. It does work.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. If you got air superiority, it's a beast. Like all helicopters.
That's the whole thing with attack helicopters, exactly. Yeah, you need air superiority. If not, you have a few problems.
Oh yes.
Which could hamper your operations a bit.
We're not doing too bad actually. Oh, that is a Chimera. They've got their own command Chimera there.
I tried to take them out with a Hellhound, good old heavy melter cannon.
Love the Hellhound. Oh, melter cannon. You mean the Devil Dog?
Yeah. I'm not so familiar with the names of the things.
I only know because I played Guard in 5th and a bit of 6th, and I was a big fan of the Hellhounds, and I used the Banewolves quite a bit because back in the day, Banewolves could basically 2+ to wound, instant kill Space Marines. It was a good time. It was a very good time.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
If you don't, 40k back when I played, basically there was just AP. So if you had the, so if the enemy had like, for instance, Space Marines had a 3-up armor save, but if you had AP3, you just went straight past it. And the Banewolf was a chem cannon, so it was 2+ to wound anything. Doesn't matter the toughness. Okay. So it was quite good against most things. So if you got a Banewolf really close to a Marine squad and put the flame template down, you go, 8 wounds. It was eight rolls, and normally you get like 6 or 7 kills. It paid for itself, but it was funny. No one really used Banewolf, so most Marine players were like, oh yeah, and you're like, oh yeah, they're all dead. What? Oh yeah, you don't get saved. Like what? You're like, yeah, I did tell you this Banewolf because it was a very situational unit. But I used to run 3 because I'm a psychopath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But is it true that the Baneblade is from the Dawn of War series, or am I a bit dumb right now?
No. Baneblade and all the super heavies are in the main game. So in the actual lore and tabletop, there's like about 8 or 9 variants. There's the Baneblade, the Doomhammer, the Banewolf, the Stormlord, the Shadow Sword, the Stormblade. There's a crap ton of them. Some of those names are probably wrong, but my favourite one is the Stormlord, which is basically, I think it's the Stormlord. It's a massive arm, it's a massive troop carrier, open top Baneblade, but it's got a Hurricane Bolter on top, which is Hurricane Mega Bolter, which is like a 6-barreled super heavy bolter. So you get some pretty cool
enemy artillery.
Copy that. Holy crap.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few. I've got absolutely slaughtered here on the right flank.
Yeah, that's fine. We've
a bit of skill issue, honestly, on my side.
We have got 3 points, so we're actually, if anything, we've overextended. I'm going to bring some armour to you. I think.
Thank you.
Let's go
yeah,
for...
I mean, you did your job really well.
You're saying that, but I think I just... Where's my Chimera? Oh, my Chimera just exploded.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Enemy Demon was taking it out.
That's fine. I'm going to send my Rust to say hello. Say Auf Wiedersehen. Wiedersehen. Oh, crack grenades, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, guardsmen, your lives are forfeit to the Emperor if you don't be brave. What? Alright, your job, Eamon Holt, Cadian soldier, is to distract the tank long enough for the crack grenades to be deployed. Do it. Oh, beautiful crack grenades.
That's like a Krieg operation.
Oh, that's it,
Distract them.
Well, since KDFL, we've been learning a lot from the Krieg. They still have a planet, so they've been goading us for a long time.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I honestly kind of underestimated crack grenades in this mod. I already lost 2 devil dogs to these things.
Oh yeah, crack grenades are
stronger than I thought.
Good.
Well, let's get in the grenadiers.
Down. Nice, right. Let's get the Russ up there.
Thank God.
I need some more troops. Let's get some las gunners up there. Nice. But my infantry just got nuked. That ain't cool.
I'm now ordering a bit of the Krieg Elite, the Grenadiers. Let's go.
Oh yeah, you know what? The Hellguns are so good. I will admit that. The Hellguns shred. I've got the Chimera. I'm going to put him on the road to start covering... put him up here to cover the main objective. Just wait for my guards to advance.
I get 2 Grenadier squads, and for now on I'm gonna wait till I can get at least a normal Lehman Russ to get a bit of anti-armor firepower.
Oh, those plasma cannons are putting some work in. Good stuff. Oh, Chimera is just absolutely shredding crap. Love it.
I'm getting assaulted by the Death Brigade.
Those guys.
By the throne, I mean.
Some big candy. Death Brigade are pretty damn cool. What the hell is that? A gun system? Oh, that's like a heavy bolter, I believe. It was a heavy bolter. Oh, miss, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
I mean, the only thing I don't really like about the Krieg in this mod is that they don't have the heavy bolter. They have their weird
the twin link heavy stubber,
which is.
I thought they had the heavy bolter just down from the stubber, didn't they? Into underneath.
No. They only have the Herald Shop Tarantula heavy bolter, but not the normal.
The twin link stubber though is very very Kriegy in the look. I think what he did is he basically held back certain units from certain of the factions just to give him a bit more flavour in the mod. Because otherwise, basically,
which I can understand.
He's got to say Penguin of Doom and I think it's Leonidas, cracking job, especially everyone else as well chipping in, doing a fantastic job with the mod, which we love. And if you haven't got the mod, I'll link it in the comments. Also, Todd, my German comrade, has done a fantastic video on German infantry.
If to be more precise, exactly, the German Stormtroopers of World War I. If you want to check it out, it's a bit unprofessional, let's say, because it was my first video. No worries.
It's actually pretty good, and I can talk as someone who had first videos. It's a lot better than my first videos. It's actually probably better than some of my videos now. It is actually very good.
I mean, you have a really interesting character, so I would think it's probably all your first videos.
Look, let's be honest, I'm retarded. Just take the compliment.
Hey, I am also probably a bit autistic, so no worries.
No, autism's a superpower. You can't claim that as a disadvantage.
Shit, my disability checks from the German government not anymore arriving.
Now you cannot claim any money. Haha.
Yeah, God.
The welfare state has failed you, comrade.
Yes. Now it's time for the revolution. I need to get my welfare benefits immediately.
Why is my Lasco not firing? Did it get damaged? No, it's just not firing.
Oh, they also eat ammunition like crazy, maybe.
Oh yeah,
maybe one
they
drive.
do. Plasma also eat. Oh crap.
I'm also, guys, no worries. I'm also working on a video about German infantry in World War II. Not as deep as the Stormtrooper video, but kind of the classical things like the MG focus on German infantry starts at the start of the war and then later on.
You know, I actually read something. I don't know if you'll be able to confirm this. So obviously, you know they had the 2 MG42s for the squads on average, or the 2 MGs per 8 men. Was it originally supposed to be 4, but they ended up making it 2 because they couldn't produce enough?
So it was for the 2 were for the Panzer Grenadiers, so the infantry that moved with the tanks, mechanized and motorized, mostly motorized, honestly. And for the normal infantry, it was 1. With the 4 MGs, I don't think I heard that, because the problem also is for 1 MG you need 3 people. You need your MG gunner, and then you need 2 assistance gunners. So if you had 4 MGs, the squad would be very immobile and very, very large.
That's what I thought. It's very much a base of fire squad, isn't it?
Yeah. That's also an interesting point I'm going to bring up. The German infantry, although Germany was offensive-minded, the MG focus of the German infantry is really more defensive and not really flexible.
You know about section attacks and stuff, don't you? Like military section attacks.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Well, the MG, that's what it's for. Yeah, it's hard to push an MG about, but being able to lay down that much fire suppresses the enemy, especially in, I think, World War II, like the French and British with their MGs and stuff. The German infantry squad, like, we just couldn't match that amount of firepower, especially early war. So maybe it was a bit like that, was kind of thing.
When it comes to establishing fire security, yes, the MG42 and MG44 are pretty good at it, but then at exploiting it, you only have maybe 1 or 2 guys with SMGs and then only bolt-action rifles. Which is, you can make an argument for it, but still, when you look at the Russian squads, I mean, you have whole companies equipped with SMGs. Really
but you're missing the key thing there is range, isn't it? Because
that's true.
Like if you think about like your average kind of SMG, realistically, about 40 or 50 meters, then there was pretty much drop off. Especially World War II, they weren't built for range. And also, you gotta say like a 1 MG, like a 34 or 42, or even like a Bren gun or something. You set up in a good position, you were carving some squads to it's pretty easy.
MG is of course the best firepower on range. But the Russians also, they of course deployed not 1 company, they deployed it in battalions. And so, as an example, if you want to break through in the middle, then you have rifle companies at the flank, so normally equipped with LMGs, rifles and all that. Yeah. And the SMG company in the middle, and the other companies try to cover them with firepower on the long range till they got into the close range. Of course, you still have high casualties with that, because you're still gonna have a few MGs who can engage the Russian SMG companies, but hey, that's the Russian way of war. Take casualties in return for
it was the way of war at the time, because they were not in the best state. Yeah. I've got to give the Soviets one thing: they were already in a poor state. Actually, in a very poor state.
Yeah, you can really say that. This is. This
is the thing I always talk about a lot. People don't realise the Winter War went so bad for Russia. That's also what encouraged Germany to invade. Like, they saw how bad the Soviets did in the Winter War, and they were like, "Oh look, they can barely even deal with Finland. Like, how are they going to deal with us?" And people don't realise how.
People often also forget, no worries, that we together invaded Poland, and also there the Wehrmacht officers were pretty much, the Red Army's performance is not really stunning.
Well, Germany did get stalled in Poland, so without the Soviets, it would have been a bit more of a meat grinder. Because so did they lose? They lost about 50,000 men on the invasion of Poland, or 50,000 casualties. It's a fair amount.
Yeah,
but the Poles also
wasn't happy. Yeah.
The Poles knew it was coming, so they also had quite big defences. So it wasn't ideal to be attacking Poland when they'd already spent like months and months digging in.
That's actually also another reason for why we didn't invade France so fast. Also because of the winter, but also because the Wehrmacht wasn't really satisfied with the performance of itself in Poland. So we had a lot of winter maneuvers to train the troops, to improve coordination and all that things. And also the small invasions of Denmark and Norway.
Yeah, they went pretty easily.
Yeah.
That's where they used the. I did a video
Denmark.
on the. Is it the Nubelfazerung, the multiple turreted German tanks? There was like 2 or 3 of them.
Yes, exactly. The Neubaufahrzeug.
That's it, and they were deployed on the northern campaigns, and one did actually quite good. Like they were quite. I know intimidation-wise, people panicked like hell when they saw them.
It's
God,
like the Russian.
I'm not doing too
Russian
well for you
heavy
here,
tanks.
comrade. I've been pushed back. I'm trying to reassault the lines. My tanks are fighting tooth and nail. Oh crap! He's getting awfully close, guys. You need to shoot him in the face. He's got a melee weapon. Las cannon, fire! Oh, he's dead.
Last cannon against the infantryman.
Luckily, someone shot
we
him.
bring it out the big guns.
That's it. I need to get my ammo supply thing near the tank.
I think I can advance now a bit more. I have now a Lehman Russ with a last cannon and
Hellhound and some vet mech infantry. I'm going heavy on the left side. Oh, that's been damaged, crap.
If you, I will try to support also the middle when you plan to assault it.
Yeah, no worries. I'm trying to drain them on the left a bit, and then hopefully it'll open the middle up. So they're losing a lot of armor and stuff up here, which is good. And the infantry are digging.
Commandant, did I hear attrition? I like that.
Yes, I've learned well up in the Krieg.
Yes, indeed.
I think people don't realise Cadia though has so the recruitment rate and birth rate is basically the same. Like, so anyone who's born is basically in the shock troops. Like, it is a planet just built for purely making war.
A war world, like Greek, pretty much.
Yeah,
you could say.
yeah. Cadia's very warlike. People think like, oh, and it's like no, they're very like disciplined and. I know, like everyone thinks Guardsmen, but they are classed as shock troopers. They're classed as like quite high quality troops.
I think the thing is also, people think everyone is Acadian, but there are a lot of guard regiments who are just, let's say, subpar and don't have or don't have really good equipment from feral worlds or other places, or just places where the governor isn't really
worlds
motivated.
tend to be used as like the kind of the horde infantry, the like mass constant forces, don't they?
Yeah, or maybe rider regiments, which are also high
Rough Riders are
if
awesome.
they don't charge.
Yeah, Rough Riders are awesome. Whoa, this Scorpion's quite tanky. He's down, good.
Until now, I didn't have a run-in with demon machines actually, which I'm quite happy about. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that because they are terrifying.
These things are scary.
So my Cascrin are going to get into the. Cascrin are doing a good job. Engineering vehicles going to push up with. Oh, is that their artillery over there? I've got a plan. I'm going to do a Valkyrie rocket pod run over here. I'm going to bring the pain.
Yeah, I think.
Because if we can hit the RT in the tank, that could be quite good.
Funnily enough, it's the model of the German, like the Feldhaubitze 18.
Oh.
Which I mean, why not? It looks
badass.
good enough for 40k.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice hits.
Awesome.
Even cleared out the crew of the camera.
My tank needs to hit that sentinel quick. Crap, he's torching it.
Backwards.
I think he took out the Hellhound.
I'm getting Battle of Course kill the infantry, try to rush my pure Lehman Russ.
Pure Lehman Russ. Pure Adeptus Mechanicus glory.
Actually, I don't really know how you would pronounce Lehman Russ in German. The best thing I can come up with is Lehman Russ, which sounds a bit weird.
It probably would be more, because Russ is obviously Space Wolves, that's what it's named after, so yeah, it would be more Northern European, like Viking-y, I guess.
Yeah, probably. Oh, there's a flamethrower sentinel in the back. Okay, I'm gonna command my Demon Russ to take that thing out.
Oh, we're about to retake left side, I think. I think we are making some progress.
If I get enough infantry in time, I also can retake the right side, and then we should be in clean waters. Oh. He fired 8 rockets at one guy and missed. Beautiful.
Is that a sentinel?
Come on. Yeah, I'm getting.
What's something behind us? A sentinel on our point. Jesus.
Yeah. I get a melter. No worries. It's out. The last guy surviving was the last guy with the melter gun. Perfect.
Awesome.
Also, glorious citizens of the Empire. We also have a few ancient tanks from ancient Terra here.
Oh yeah.
You don't know.
These storm bishops. ironically has better sloped armor than our tanks. Damn.
Yeah, it's 40k, older is better, I think.
I remember a guy saying to me, if you want to play Imperial Guard, just go play Flames of War. I was like, dude, you've missed the whole point of 40k. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be... Military tactics don't really apply in 40k, realistically.
Yeah, I mean, still, when you listen to the Siege of Rax, and especially the logistic informations about it, you think, what the hell? Well, what is going on? How is that possible? Where's the support personnel for the 88 Siege Army? But you kind of have to accept it.
Yeah, 40k is more...
And don't think about it.
Just have to be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that sentinel hit. I think he's down. Nice.
Oh, I got the demon on my left flank, a bloodletter on...
Right, I need to get more infantry for this middle push. 2 or 3 squads should do. 2 or 3 squads plus the company command squad. That should do it.
You got the mindset. I'm spamming way too less infantry right now, honestly. We need to get more.
Yeah, I've now got the armor up. I am just kind of spamming. And I've got the Chimera back up, so the Chimera is going to come onto the point. And then the Vet Guards, when they're going to start moving to position on the walls. And they should be able to dig in quite nicely.
Oh, a Blood Crusher trying to rush my Lehman was.
Blood Crusher's absolutely nails.
Also taking a lot of damage, but he's stuck in the trench, lucky for me. Crack grenades.
I've got my cast screen on the middle trench line, kind of holding where the engineer tank is just pumping away at the stuff in the centre. So once we arrive, I think, and that is Basilisk Barrage to just open up the centre, just because there's some smoke there, so I don't know if they're hiding in the centre. So I think a little bit of artillery just before the assault would be nice. Let's kick it off.
Plasma Lehman Rush taking mine out.
Is that the
that's the end of my armor? No, it just has sponsons with plasma guns, but they are quite powerful.
We have the banner and the soldiers charging forward now. Glorious guards.
With the banner, nothing can go wrong.
Yeah, it's good capping points. The Basilisk Barrage is about to come in. I'm going to control the banner personally, I think.
Leading the charge.
Leading the charge.
That's a good commander
shit.
shit.
Jelly bean.
Exactly.
Oh crap, he's got a grenade launcher. This ain't very well. Right. Give me the banner. Give me the banner. I want the banner, I want the banner. I've got the banner.
Honor for the banner bearer.
First man in.
It's like Caesar when he invaded Britain. Yeah, you know the story?
Yeah, didn't he come first off the ship?
Yeah, exactly the bearer of the banner of I don't know which legion anymore, but he was the first off the ship because everyone was scared to get off.
It was
so after he went, everyone
at the time. Yeah, I know. Britain was a land of milk and honey and diamond seas, and then when they got there, they were like, "What the hell is going on?"
Yeah.
They were not impressed.
Although the weather's a bit overstated, it isn't that bad.
It can be. I think at the time they arrived as well, in like it was quite marshy and boggy. It wasn't Britain that it is today. Like it wasn't as tame.
I mean Germany also. I mean the Romans survived with pretty much fought. Where are the cities? Where's the infrastructure, man? How are we gonna supply us here?
Yeah, that is
pretty much had to build everything up from the start. So it was really annoying. And then of course,
nice.
Of course, the resistance of the local tribes didn't really help them either.
Yeah, we attempted to resist, but Britain was pretty poor military-wise at the time.
I mean, the Germanics pretty much were just very, very warlike barbarians, which helped them a lot. I mean, it's a bit like... I mean, you have these countries which aren't developed, but just have these pretty much unlimited fighting spirit, and even if they're not pretty good armed, they're gonna fight for decades and decades, and so you've... Empire mostly abandons these parts because it's not worth it. What you're gonna gain from them? That's
when the people who say, they never conquered all of Britain. It's like, yeah, they didn't want to because the North had nothing there.
Yeah, and the Scottish also were.
Yeah, that's it. It was
warlike.
Very warlike, but it wasn't worth the effort of going up in a sense. Oh crap, I missed.
I mean, they did a few campaigns, but yeah, it wasn't worth it. Good job, Cadians.
Oh, is that a brass scorpion? I believe so. We'll have to deal with that. Oh, yeah, he's down. Oh, left side though. That Russ has got some armor to deal with. Is that another stalk tank?
I'm gonna know. I'm gonna now prepare my push on the right side with just very much less gun spots to overwhelm the enemy.
Good old lousy guns.
I mean, they are pretty cheap. I mean, PDF squad costs 63 points, I mean, and the last gun squad of Krieg costs 92, so, well.
Yeah, PDF though, because they dish out the same damage, if you spam them and put... Because the Commissar still gives them the 300 health bonus. So if you get a Commissar near the PDF squads, they're pretty tanky. Oh, those plasma cannons when they hit. They don't hit often, but when they do... Oh, they just... Oh, there's a Russ!
I mean, they seem so precise, but they miss so often. It's kind of frustrating sometimes.
That's it, right? I need to get some guards and up with my tanks. My Castrian are sat in the centre there. I'm kicking arse, man. They are in this like trench line over here, and anything that appears just dies, which is great. I'm going to shift them more to
Your Lehman was also looking epic, man.
Oh yeah, he's doing some serious work. That Rusty's got like 69 kills, giggity, and 11 vehicle kills.
Hey.
So it's very
good old Family Guy reference, man.
Can't beat with the Family Guy. I haven't watched it in years though. To be fair, I think I haven't watched it in a long time. It used to be on BBC Three all the time at night, so that was the kind of go-to watch thing.
The BBC Run Family Guy. Okay,
No,
I wouldn't have
BBC Three.
expected
It doesn't
that.
even exist anymore. They got rid of it. It was like the best channel. It was just basically comedy and comedy and the occasional like sitcom. And they were like, no, we're gonna get
Get your
rid of
TV license off it.
Oh, I don't even have a TV license. You don't even need one anymore. They can't prosecute, so no one buy a TV license. Screw them.
Yeah, we Germans kind of have to pay our state-owned media, which is pretty frustrating. You have to pay.
Oh.
Let me think. I mean, 20 euros a year, I think, or a month. I'm not quite sure anymore, honestly.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's.
I can't laugh because
Especially because
Britain's in quite a bad state as well. Stuff like that. We're in a very bad state, actually.
again, I don't want to make it about politics, but.
No.
Yeah, the quality of our news channel, also with documentaries, which of course interest me, have gone down quite a bit in the last years.
Yeah, I remember there's some really good documentaries from even the BBC Britain, right? And you can't actually guess.
I mean,
yeah, there's
you can watch it on YouTube.
There's one about
pretty good.
the communist uprising in Russia. I won't go into it because it'll probably get me banned. And you know, it's got like bits with Tsar Nicholas and everything. That is no longer allowed to be shown on British Broadcasting Channel, BBC, because blah blah blah, it's considered now offensive, blah blah. And it's like, you mean because it's accurate, it's offensive.
As I said, I don't want to drag you into a political discussion here, so.
That's fine. That's fine. It's true. Like, I won't go into exactly what I'm mentioning because I probably would get in trouble. But a certain thing is said in a bit of this documentary. People are like, oh, that's offensive. It's like, why is it offensive unless it's true? And they're like, I'm like, yeah, you see. You didn't say it's not true. You just said it's offensive. It was a really good documentary as well because the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia is not not a nice thing how it's painted. If you actually look into it, it's freaking horrendous. They also betrayed all the soldiers who helped them revolt against Tsar Nicholas. They basically killed. So they even killed the people who basically gave them the revolution, which is pretty brutal. Also teaches you one thing. You're going to be ruled by someone.
Yeah.
You can have a bad king, you can have a good king. But politicians who are normally elected are pretty much always bad. Pretty much fact.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I don't know if that's too much, but I'm of the opinion if you have a democracy, I'm completely a Caesarian when it comes to that. Let the populace rule. If the populace have the support of the people, then let them rule.
The problem is I'll argue when it comes to democracy and populism is that it was actually a Roman thing. The Romans said this. Once people realise they can vote to give themselves stuff, democracy fails. And that is a big problem now. When you just say, oh, well, if you vote me and I'm going to give you more act, that's not what's best for the country or best for you in the whole. It's probably best for you right now. But does that mean it's going to be good for you and everyone around you? Probably not.
Probably not, yeah.
I would like to... I'm at the point where I think we just need the God Emperor. That's what I'm saying. I'm very much into 40K. God Emperor needs to rise. He's out there. He's probably like in Japan eating sushi or in Dubai just chilling. He's being lazy.
Yeah.
And it's now time for him to rise and smite me for challenging him.
What's a jelly bean?
He'll be like, you challenge my power, jelly bean. Just cuts my head off. And then you'll know he's the God Emperor because he's killed me.
With a golden halo over his head, of course.
I will say one thing. There's an interesting thing because the Sisters of Silence obviously are immune to like psychic things. They just see the Emperor as like just a large guy You know, like everyone sees him as this glowing thing. The Sisters of Silence just see him as a guy who's like really big, so they're just like, "Oh, who's that ripped dude?" And I was like, "It's God Emperor." The Sisters of Silence like, "Oh yeah, sorry, we don't see the gold glow." It must be so weird. I was like, "Oh, he's so beautiful." And I was like, "Well, that really big dude who's like mutantly huge," and like, "Oh yeah."
But I mean, it's also there. I mean, there are a lot of theories about the God Emperor. I mean, some even say that he planned everything, which, in my opinion, sounds a bit.
The old law was.
My word.
The law's changed, but the older law was kind of better with him. I think the law has changed a bit with him, but so since the Horus Heresy, where depending on which author you've got, it depends on how the Emperor's written. There's like always it was better when the Emperor was kind of not known as much, like. Basically, before 40k works best when people say, "I want loads of details." No, you want some details, but it's best when most of it's left up to your mind to make up. So, like Siege of Rax, right? Really cool. But once you get into the nitty gritty, everyone goes, "This makes no sense." Just physically. But it was better when they just said millions were involved instead of saying, "Oh, there was exactly 21 million Death Cups of Creed." Just say millions. Just say millions because that way you can say, "Oh, 1 million or 900 million." Whatever you decide. Yeah, 40k, it's fantasy. I think there's a... Like, I'm a stickler for info because the lore videos, like, I love Metro, I love going into the details, but when you go into the details too much, pretty much no sci-fi universe lasts more than 3 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also a person who really loves tables of organizations of armies, and so the 88 Siege Army is not that bad, honestly, in its organization. It's not unrealistic, but...
Line Corps you inherited.
Wasn't it called the Siege Army?
Yeah, I think
I'm pretty sure it was called.
I think it's the 212th Line Corps. I'm just teasing.
The Siege Army was made up of Line Corps and Assault Corps, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
But I prefer to call it Line Corps. It sounds like I imagine like the Praetorian Guard, like Musketeers.
Yeah.
The Praetorian Guard is cool, by the way, as well. They need to make it into the games. They're so badass. If you know the Praetorian Guard.
Is it the ones that is the colonial British themes?
Yeah. The irony is they come from like a hive world, so they're not even from they come from a world that you really wouldn't expect it, but it's just really cool. Arch has actually got quite a good video on them because I watched it the other week and I was like, oh, because I didn't really know the backstory of them.
I mean, Janovic also has a nice video on the Battle of Big Tooth River.
Oh yeah, Big Tooth Ridge or something. Yeah, is it Bad Tooth River?
I'm not quite sure, honestly. Yeah, it's pretty much
basically what happens when you get guard regiments that don't work well together and they're put in the wrong spot.
Yeah. Pretty much for anyone who doesn't know it and knows a bit about history, it's rocks drift in space. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So
I will say, if anyone's interested in more interest in 40k, I always say read up about the War of the Beast, the biggest orc invasion, orc war in the galaxy's known history, or recorded history for the Imperium. If you know it basically got to Terra.
I mean, I know a bit about it. I think I have an audio book in the back of my library.
It's a huge campaign, but basically, Orc War that got to Terra and almost toppled us. I think it was Millennia 32, but terrifying. Like, shows why I'm a big hater of the Orcs, because they need to be wiped. Because if they ever unite, you're basically done.
I think also a lot of people just view the Orcs as too much of comic relief, which is
no, they're not. They're
not true.
Like they had teleportation technology that could teleport attack moons, so planets that the Adeptus Mechanicus actually wanted to take, so they could get Mars away from Terra. But so if the Orcs believe it long enough, they can do it. So if the Orcs believe in the tech enough, like obviously Yarick in Armageddon.
Yeah.
Well, the Orcs believe Yarick is unkillable. So technically, he is unkillable because the Orcs believe it enough.
But wasn't also a new law that I think Commissar got killed by some Chaos Space Marine. I'm not quite sure anymore. Even be Abaddon. I'm not sure anymore.
All right.
But also
we're actually doing quite well now. We've got the kind of front line fairly well under control.
I've quite a lot of points and quite a lot of grenadiers on the field.
Nice.
But Jellybean, do you know Warrior Spirit, the YouTube channel?
What's it called?
Warrior Spirit.
Warrior Spirit. I don't think so.
They make right now they're making really nice audiobooks about the first books of the Horus Heresy, which are voiced by multiple different people for multiple different roles. Really high quality, and also they have really cool edits for a lot of short videos that are roleplay short videos, let's call them, about a lot of factions in Warhammer 40k, about the Guard, about the Death Corps, about the Iron Warriors. So I'll probably send you a video right after this.
There's more to them.
As a German, I need to love them. It's mandatory.
The Iron Warriors, there is some cool lore and stuff behind them as well. Like, I will say 40k has fleshed out some of the lore, but it just gets a bit confusing. There's so much.
I mean, Perturabo is a bit of a bitch. I'm quite bitter and quite.
Yeah, to be fair, was it Horus who said to Perturabo the actual Chaos Gods respect him because he didn't ask. All they wanted was his men to basically be able to like live a life where they're just not being pure attrition warfare all the time. And like, I think Horus said like the Chaos Gods respect him more than they do the others, apart from obviously Horus himself, because they were like, oh, you don't actually ask for anything. You just want to. You're basically kind of disciplined, and I'm pretty sure Perturabo is, even though he's fallen, he was like arguably the more of a renegade than a heretic at this first. Like he just wanted not to be, because let's be honest, he got sent on like, oh, you guys are going to get sent on endless attrition warfare.
Yeah, I mean you can understand why him and his legions are quite bitter about it, because the most casualties of all legions and the most thankless tasks.
Oh yeah, not just that though.
They were pretty much the Imperial Guard of the Space Marines.
It got so bad that Guard regiments started to actually rebel when they got told they were working for, like if they says, oh, your 10 regiments are under command of the Iron Warriors, they would literally rebel and say, well, that's better than working for them, because it's death either way.
Yeah. Actually, it wasn't only because of the missions they got, but also because the Iron Warriors pretty much handled the Guard really shit. So really shit conditions there. Really Krieg style campaigns. Like, you guys run through the minefield, so we don't get this. Our tanks don't get disabled or something like that.
Yeah, it's brutal. If you know the old lore, I don't know if he's still there. It was I think it was Commissar Chenkov, and he was the Valhallan Commissar. And he literally did that. He used he won a medal for using guardsmen to clear mines. Like, he was just brutal. And he actually had a special rule. I think it was send in the next wave. So if you had a squad of conscripts, you could take them off the field at any time, even if there was one man left and they were returned at full strength. Because he was literally just, proper old school commissar, just sending waves of troops continuously.
That reminds me of my early Gates of Hell games, in multiplayer at least. I played against someone who had 2 Fallschirmjäger squads and they pushed us back to spawn, and I just spammed conscripts and yelled in my Discord, send in the next wave. It wasn't effective. It wasn't at all effective. I killed maybe 10 guys, but and lost 50 or 60.
Mass conscripts work when, I do admit, if you can send them from multiple directions, because it just pure overwhelm. Yeah, normally an MG42 cuts through pretty well.
And especially even a mortar.
Box them in here. I think we've got the. I would say
I think we have attritioned them.
Down. Yeah, we've attritioned them to death, and
yeah, they don't have any more points left. Oh, already 43 minutes. Holy damn!
Yeah,
I didn't even know it was
Las Cannon got in.
I tried to support also before the Vulture even was. But damn, I love this tank.
I like the plasma cannons on the Rust, but the bolters are just more useful, because once guardsmen start charging you, or heretics, you just need that anti-infantry firepower.
That's true. The bolters are more versatile. I mean, they can also take out sentinels, which is
I love the execution
nice.
Though, just because of the brightness of the plasma. Look at that.
Especially at night, it's
beast, yeah.
It's
It's got a nice fluorescence to it.
Again, credit to this modder. He really has made a brilliant mod. Even if you don't play the normal game Gates of Hell, it's pretty probably rough to get it on
people saying they're going to
buy
the game just to play the mod. I will say this: I've donated to the page. There is a little donation thing, and literally it's all being used to like buy people like better RAM and better stuff for the computers. Like there's some guy who's doing models for him, so he's helped upgrade his computer. He's not, he has a job, he has a life. He's literally using any money donated to help the mod. He's not going to buy coffee, even though I'd say buy a coffee if you meet him. But it's all going to help the mod. So if you do see his donation thing on PayPal, help him out, because you might be like helping upgrade someone's computer who's going to help, for instance, making the starters model or make a new skin for a tank. So it all benefits you in the long run. Anyway, Todd, we did rather well. Kill counts was very high. And you lost
Your
less
kill
than
count
me.
was impressive.
You lost less.
But I also killed way less.
The Krieg lost last man. Something's wrong. Heresy detected. Kill him. Anyway, I'm going to link Todd's channel. Go watch over his history videos. Some really cool stuff coming. Give him some love, because I ain't done history in a long time, so get over there and give him some love. Subscribe to him. If you don't, you are dead to me. We'll see you on the next one.
And of course, I thank my great Lord Jellybean for having me on this channel. It was really fun, and yeah, have a good day, guys.
Lord Jellybean it is now. I have been risen. Haha. See you guys.